cut watermelon.
Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna do a watermelon tutorial. I love watermelon, and basically every summer, best thing about it is that it's watermelon season and I can just eat watermelon for lunch, dinner, whatever. I'm gonna show you how to cut up the watermelon with the least amount of waste possible, and also what you can do with the rind. But my favorite way to eat watermelon is just to like slice it in half and go in on it with a spoon. But you know, this is a really big one, so we should probably cut it up. So first, when you're choosing your watermelon, you want it to be really heavy, and that'll just mean that it's like full of water and very juicy. This one is really, really heavy. You tap it with your hand, and so you want it to sound nice and hollow. So I do that one, but I also do it with my fist. This is so heavy, it's hard to hold up with one hand. So you want it to sound like high-pitched a little bit and hollow. This one, we got it around a week ago, so it's been sitting for a while, so it's not ideal, but hopefully it'll turn out well still. And let's get into cutting it. Before we do that, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Also, one more thing about your watermelon, if it has like a nice light spot, that's a good sign because it shows that it's been sitting in the watermelon field in one spot, and then all the sun is on the rest of the watermelon, and I don't know, it's supposed to show that it's like pretty sweet or something. Anyways, I washed the top of the watermelon and we're just gonna cut it in half. I like to cut just half of it at once and then put the rest in the fridge. This is a lot of watermelon to eat at once. Here we go. It's actually still quite beautiful, so we're good. I just cut it into slices down the top. And then you go this way in half. So now you've cut it. You have all of these nice pieces, and you just want to cut the red part from them. And then we're also going to remove the green part from the rind. We actually have a really thin white rind, which is like usually really good, but I wanted to show you guys what to do with the rind, so you know, doesn't help me out that much, but whatever. You literally just cut off the rind and you just cut it into cubes and you put it in a tray. Cut off the green parts. So the green part is the most bitter, and that's why you want to chop it off. And then you keep this for later. Then for this one, it's a weird edge piece, so you kind of have to maneuver around. Then cut up the red part. I don't know if this is worth it. Let's see. Cut off the green parts. It's okay if there's some pink on it, because it'll be good still. So look, this is all of the waste. It's so little. Oh, amazing. And back to chopping the rest of the watermelon. Ta-da! Done. Watermelon, all cut and pretty. These rinds will go into a bag, and we'll freeze it for 30 minutes to an hour until they get nice and cold. So now these rinds are nice and cold. I got this juicer recently, I love it. And I tried juicing the watermelon rinds, just the white and pink parts. And it just comes out tasting like watermelon, and it's so good. And then you get to use the parts of the watermelon that you usually wouldn't eat, and then you're making less waste, and you just get so much more out of the watermelon. It's great. But of course, not everyone has a super expensive juicer. I'll link it down below and you can see how much it costs. But if you don't have it, you can try blending the rinds and then straining it if you just like the juice, or you can drink it with the pulp if you don't mind that. Or you can blend it and then freeze them, so you have like watermelon ice pops, which are super fun. So yeah, we're gonna juice it. this one's cool because the entire chamber fills with juice and you just open it and look, you have so much fresh watermelon juice. And we have a bunch more rinds to juice too, so we'll get to it.
Where does the wind blow, baby? I don't know, but there is a place I can...
We have our watermelon juice. We actually have 2 glasses. And if you really want to like not be wasteful, you could probably use this too. Since most of the sweet juice has been juiced out, I feel like, yeah, this doesn't really have a taste to it, even the pink parts. So you could even use it to just like add some volume to like a stir fry if you want like little crunchy bits in it or something. So you could really be less wasteful. Maybe I'll try doing that next, but yeah, this is what we have. And then we're gonna go get the watermelon, give it a taste. And you just look at it, it's so pink and pretty. I love it. It's so good. It's like sweet, but then not overpowering, and it's very it's very refreshing, especially on a hot day. And yeah, you get 2 of these, which is great. Pork, watermelon. Now it's nice and cold, so it's even better. Okay, I don't know why I'm tasting it. It's just gonna taste like watermelon, but here's a piece of cut watermelon. That is a good watermelon. It's like sweet and juicy and crunchy. I really hate the watermelon that like the texture is kind of airy because I just think it's really freaky and I don't like it. Yeah, this is how I cut my watermelon and what I do with the rind and everything so I can make the most out of my watermelon. That was only half, so there's another half coming some other time for me. Also, if you don't have a juicer, you can do the whole blender thing, but you can also try pickling the watermelon rinds. I heard that's pretty good. Have not tried it yet, but maybe I'll try it sometime. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video and you'll try out my method of cutting a watermelon. I used to do it a different way, but since I started juicing the rinds, I want to get as much of the rind as possible. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you'll like the video down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!